Hi and welcome back for another video related to GAP, which is Standout Teaching Strategy for Differentiation within your classroom. Previously mentioned in other videos is the fact that GAP is based upon three colours: green, amber and pink. And what is really important is not to think of it solely as three separate tasks. GAP can be used in a multitude of different ways, and the students need to understand the fact that they choose which way that they use those three colours. What is important from a teacher's perspective is we don't limit their choice by saying to them everybody must start a certain colour. Common example of this is teachers saying everybody must start at green and then work their way up. And this isn't differentiating because everybody has the same task. What we want is students to take ownership, of which task they wish to work on and then move on from that. So there are different ways to communicate to students how they can choose and use the different colours. The first way is known as staying. This is where a student chooses one of those particular colours, whether it's green to be supported, amber or pink to be challenged, and they stick with that colour for the duration of the task. The next way is known as stepping. This is where a student starts at a particular colour and then moves to another colour if they need to. An example could be a student starts at amber, finds actually that this isn't challenging themselves enough, and then also includes aspects of the pink task within their work to give more challenge. Another version of GAP is bouncing. This is rarely used but can be used if needed. This is where a student would probably start at the green task, actually begins the task and finds really they've pitched themselves too low, and what they will do is then bounce up to amber, have a go at amber, find it's still a little bit too easy and then move up to pink. Now if they make quick decisions, often with teacher support, what they can do is mix those three colours together and actually end up completing the task in the same amount of time as the rest of the students. Another very rare occurrence is known as jumping. This is where a student starts at green, finds it way too easy and immediately moves to the pink task. This is great if they find that they've really pitched themselves too low and they access the challenge of the differentiation that they actually require. Finally, as with all of these, I've talked about moving up in challenge, going from green to amber or amber to pink and so on. This can also be reversed. A student may well start at pink, find it far too difficult and move down to amber and so on. As a result of allowing students to access different colours and mix between the different colours, GAP is no longer restricted to just three tasks. It is actually a multitude of tasks that the students can decide and mix between to allow them to generate the right level of support and challenge so that their learning is extended as needed. This really is about tailoring your lessons to the needs of the individual, and that truly is what differentiation is all about. But from our point of view, the teacher, we do three tasks. Amber the main lesson task, green the supportive version of the task, and pink the challenging version of that same task as well. Thank you for listening. I hope this helps you with your teaching and good luck.